Hey, I'm Craig, and today for the Surfboard Guide, we're going to check out the Pee-wee by Ryan Softboards. So Ryan Softboards is a softboard company from the Gold Coast of Australia, and the Pee-wee is a fun little shape they do, which suits a whole variety of conditions. So I've got the 5.5, which is 34 litres. I actually first had a 5.2 and it was around 31 litres. It felt okay, just felt a tad small. It's 31 litres about my shortboard volume. So in a softboard, I kind of want a little bit more. But looking over the Pee-wee, what they've done, the construction is 2 wooden stringers, an EPS core. It's wrapped in 6-ounce glass on both sides with epoxy resins, and then it has a soft exterior. So there's like a soft foam exterior like your normal softboards, and kind of like a slick that you'd find on normally like a bodyboard. And also it comes with futures, which is kind of cool. Anyway, the Pee-wee is a fun little shape. Like I said, I've been running a whole variety of conditions. I got the first one before summer, and then I got this one because that one's a little bit small, but I actually hurt myself. I broke my ribs, wasn't surfing for a month, almost 2 months, and I wanted something kind of soft and fun to get back in the water, and this was my weapon. I rode it in pretty much everything I get out in, from like kind of 1 foot through to 6 foot. Thing did really well. That construction with the wooden stringers and the epoxy resins keeps it really, really firm. So some softboards want to bend under your feet when maybe you're pumping, trying to create speed, or when it's a little bit bigger. This does not. So while it's soft, you can surf in the flags. It's safe for kids. I still probably wouldn't get hit in the head by it, but you know, it's safer than a fiberglass surfboard. It still has a nice soft exterior. Like I said, yeah, I was getting everything I was surfing it in, you know, kind of 1 foot rubbish through to like 4 kind of foot good days. We luckily had a right little rip bowl that ran along the side of the pool where I live, and I was riding this quite a lot, and the thing was absolutely epic. Under the arm, it feels pretty solid, and I think it's about 21 wide. It felt pretty big and pretty boaty, and the rail feels quite full. But in the water, it feels really nice. Like, it does have a little bit more foam than I'd ride in a normally shortboard. So my shortboard's now around 30 litres, 31 litres, and this is 34 litres. So you definitely feel that paddling. It paddles like an absolute dream, you know, pumping across flat spots, staying on waves. The thing is absolutely epic. But yeah, it turns really well. Like I said, it's got this kind of thicker, fuller rail, but when turning it through the water, it feels really, really nice. You know, some foamies I've ridden, they're all fun, but obviously some are a little bit more performance than others. But some that like thicker, fuller rail doesn't really want to turn, and definitely up in this like front quarter of the board, you can definitely feel it start to bury when you go through like rounder turns or in steeper parts of the wave. But this felt absolutely epic. It felt very, very high performance for a little foamy. Like I said, luckily it has futures, which is kind of cool. Any of the boards that have one of those high performance fin systems are really, really cool, but it comes with a 5-fin option, and they give you 5 fins that go with it. They're just simple little black fins. But I ended up with the T1s by Futures. So you'd probably be familiar with the T1, you know, one of Futures' very popular and high performance twin fin sets, but they also do it in this construction. I think it's called like Thermotech. So it's kind of like a composite, I believe, of like half fiberglass, half plastic. As you can see there, a little bit of flex in the fin. So it's, you know, it's soft. If it's to hit you, still might hurt a little bit. I probably wouldn't want to cop that in the head, but it would be better than a fiberglass fin. And then it's got a nice little trailer. The T1s gave it a really kind of nice skatey feel. You know, twin fins now are solid and still have a lot of drive and hold, so it didn't feel, you know, loose, and it didn't want to go forward, so it was nice and drivey. But you know, the big twins with a stabilizer fin could do lots of nice turns, really nice release, and kind of loosened up this like bigger and chunkier kind of board. Overall, the Pee-wee was pretty epic. Like I said, I hurt myself, broke my ribs, and I was out of the water for kind of 4 to 6 weeks, slowly started to inch back in, and I wanted something soft, but also kind of performance, and this was what I rode for most of the time. You know, when the waves were, I wasn't going out when it was too big, but when the waves were kind of okay, I was trying to get out, and we luckily had a really fun right rip bowl, which I could kind of get my feet back on. And this thing was epic. There wasn't too much it could do. Look, we're checking out a whole different bunch of foamies. We've put a few up and we're going to put a few more up. But this was definitely one of my faves. I really enjoyed it and it will stay in the quiver for quite some time. Anyway, I loved the Ryan Softboards Pee-wee and I hope you get a chance to check one out too. Thanks so much for watching.